say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare that was bursting in air gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, Pennsauken High School community. As I stand here ready to say a few words to the class of 2020, I think to myself, this is not how I wanted to give my first high school graduation speech. And I know this is not how you wanted to leave Pennsauken High School. Tom Bodette of Motel 6, We Leave the Lights On fame said, in school, you are taught a lesson and then given a test. In life, you are given a test that teaches you a lesson. And over the last 3 months, what a test we all have been given. And what lessons should that test have taught us as we move forward into our lives? First, we all should remain positive because there are definitely better things on the horizon. New York Times best-selling author Seth Godin said, optimism is the most important human trait because it allows us to evolve our ideas, to improve our situation, and to hope for a better tomorrow. As graduating seniors, I'm sure you have spent the last 3 months thinking about your situation and your future, and it should have been positive. Many of you are on your way to college, trade school, the armed services, or the workforce. Go there with a positive attitude and truly believe that you all have the ability to make a difference in this world. There are many events that change our normal way of life, and we try hard to bring back that normalcy. However, normal may take more time than we're willing to wait. But we must adjust and we must persevere. President Theodore Roosevelt said, courage is not having the strength to go on, it is going on when you don't have the strength. The last 3 months, you have all witnessed perseverance and definitely persevered yourself. Like myself, many of you said you were tired of not going out, tired of not working from home, tired of not seeing our friends. But we all have persevered. We pushed ourselves to get our work done. We found other ways to meet our friends. We created a new normalcy, one that someday will just be a memory. The last lesson I have learned over the last 3 months that I hope you have learned as well is that we are all in this together. We all have individual goals and desires, and that is definitely not a bad thing. It is definitely encouraged. However, sometimes the good of the whole is just as important as our individual goals. When we put our mask on to go out in public and practice social distancing, remember, it was to help others. And I know many of you have helped others throughout your high school career, but the last 3 months, we all had to do our part. Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. As you move forward, keep striving to reach your individual goals. Keep your individuality, but make room in your life to help others. It helps define who you are. I want to thank all the people that have helped shape the lives of the class of 2020 and help prepare them for the future tests they will face. I thank all the teachers and counselors who have made our students critical thinkers and decision makers. I would like to thank all the administrators who have provided guidance to our graduates. Finally, I would like to thank all the parents and guardians for being there day and night, supporting and encouraging your students. And students, don't forget what your parents have done for you, and believe it or not, they will continue to support and encourage you for a long time. I know this for I am lucky to still have both my parents who continue to support and encourage me. Finally, the class of 2020, I want to thank you for the positive memories you have given me over the last 2 years. I know you will all have success in whatever you choose to do. Penn Salkin is proud of you, and be Penn Salkin proud. Good luck and good night.
I would like to thank not only the Pennsauken High School staff and administrators for the opportunity to give this speech, but I would also like to thank my friends and classmates for being willing to listen. Now allow me to come straight out of the gate and say that I entered high school incredibly arrogant. I believed I had every right to at the time. I'd spent my whole life being told that I was special in some way I didn't quite understand yet, that I had a gift that was unique to me. I bought into this narrative, mainly because I was desperately trying to beat back the dark demons inside of me who constantly told me that I wouldn't measure up, that I wasn't good enough. I didn't know how to deal with my inner issues, so I elected to pack them in a box and push them aside. What I didn't know was that these 4 years were going to open the box for me, tearing myself apart from the inside out to reveal this young lady desperately wanting to do the right thing in spite of her shortcomings. The past me would have made this speech a very boring and monotonous drone about how great I am. The new me, however, would like to recognize the wonderful people who the universe placed in my life to snap me out of my self-righteous stupor and force me to recognize the bigger picture. First off, one Mr. Nick DeNofa, a man who showed me that recognizing and accepting your flaws did not make you any less of a person. Fun fact, my first year in marching band could have been summed up with a video of me repeatedly falling flat on my face. My very first marching band competition, I ran right off the field because I thought someone had stolen my flute. Spoiler, nobody took it, and I ended up embarrassing the whole band in front of this huge crowd of people. Most directors would have rightfully yelled at me at that point, but DeNofa kindly turned me around and pointed me in the direction of the field I was supposed to be on. During my sophomore year, DeNofa managed to surprise me even more. I came into his office the day before my birthday and mentioned in passing that I had never blown out the obligatory birthday candles before. Wouldn't you know it, the day of my 16th birthday, I was greeted in my first period music history class with a Carvel ice cream cake and 2 pink-striped birthday candles. I cried a lot that day, incredibly thankful for the best Sweet 16 I could have asked for. Although I only recognized it in hindsight, DeNofa had shown me that no matter how many times I screwed up or embarrassed myself royally, I was always going to be his kid, and he was always going to be there to take care of me through the rough patches and the good times. Now, I first decided that Miss Kubitschek was going to be an important person in my life during my freshman year, when she tied my ice skates for me when I didn't know how. She is the person who is always pushing me to become my best academic self. Kubitschek is the one who put me on the Latin State Board and taught me how to be professional, even when it would have been easier to fall into bad habits. She has always been there for me, even while being in a completely different school, and has never let me give up on myself when I thought I couldn't do something. For her insight and her wisdom, I cannot thank her enough. My high school career hasn't been entirely defined by my teachers, though. It's been defined by the people I have grown up with. My friend and our salutatorian, David, left a lasting impact on me during our junior year. I had been knocked over by a heavy rolling platform and was unable to walk. I began to panic as I had to either wait for someone to pass by or crawl my way to help. Fortunately, David managed to find me. He pulled me up onto his back and carried me all the way to the nearest nurse, shattering my entire perspective. In my mind, we were rivals, and I was bent on beating out my academic competition. David showed me a world outside of myself, one where we were friends and helped each other in our time of need. This experience encouraged me to open up to those around me, and to my surprise, I discovered that the world was not out to get me. I realized what I had been ignoring, that there were always going to be people who cared and would help if their friend was down, even if I thought myself to be the outcast. High school and life in general was not meant to be this bloodthirsty competition. It was meant to be a group effort. When I opened my heart, I found the friendship of others, and for the first time began accepting myself, flaws and all. Now, I couldn't end this speech without thanking some of the special people in my life who have handled my idiosyncrasies with grace, no matter how difficult I was being. Thank you to my mother, my father, Mr. Trouts, Mr. Urson, and my dearest friends who I was not able to name directly. You have built the foundation I use to reach my accomplishments. And thank you to the mothers and fathers who built those individuals up, as we often forget that we are a sum of the love and attention that has been put into us by those who care for us the most. I understand it's cliche of me to say, but I honestly would not be half the person I am if I didn't have people in my life willing to take a chance on me. If you take anything from this speech, let it be this. Find the people in your life who inspire you, the ones who will guide you, and the ones who will love you. If you find them and cherish them every day, then the world will never give you a challenge you can't handle. Thank you, class of 2020. I look forward to seeing what you accomplish.
Congratulations, graduating class of 2020. My name is Orlando Vieira, and I'm an active board member and a Pennsauken graduate from the class of 2007. It is an honor to be able to speak to the class of 2020. I want to start off today by thanking the superintendent, administration, principal, teachers, and staff for such an amazing job they have performed throughout the school year. I also want to thank parents, grandparents, and guardians who flawlessly stepped into their child's everyday school life to help them achieve what we are here to celebrate today. It is with your guidance that these amazing individuals can celebrate such a beautiful accomplishment in life. Now on to the Pennsauken High School's class of 2020. The class of 2020 will always be remembered in Pennsauken. From what was started as your last journey in the high school halls, quickly changed to a journey that no other student has had to previously endure. You were all sent home in March to continue learning remotely with the hope of returning back to complete your senior year. However, the COVID-19 pandemic did not allow you to return to the halls. Due to this unexpected circumstance, you were unable to hang with your friends, enjoy your senior prom, or have an official graduation. Nevertheless, you are all resilient and did not allow this pandemic from preventing you to complete your education. All this brings me to the reason the class of 2020 will always be remembered. You were the first group of students in Pennsauken history to complete your senior year outside of the classrooms. You each had the responsibilities of doing your required assignments in order to achieve your good grades and obtain your diploma. Furthermore, you did not allow this pandemic to affect your abilities to prosper. While you could have let the noise distract you or even take away your motivation and drive to complete your school year, you instead decided to take the initiative to wake up every school day, to work hard and complete your assignments. It takes discipline and sacrifice to finish the school year the way you did. Moreover, you should take pride in your hard work and efforts because you took the initiative and had ingenuity to be where you are today. I know that same willpower will continue as you will all move forward to future aspirations. The next step in life will leave you in all different stages and opportunities, whether it be college, the work field, serving our country, or many other avenues that you may take. No matter which route you choose, remember that what matters is working towards a goal that in the end will bring forth happiness. I know that you all will set forth and accomplish all of your endeavors because there is one thing that I know that you each found, and that is drive and determination. I know that drive will continue to be in each and every one of you as you embark in your new journey. Now you must realize that things will not always be easy and life will throw you a curveball or two, but you are all forces to be reckoned with the capabilities to adapt and also conquer. Furthermore, by asserting yourself in whichever route you decide to take and dedicating yourself, you will find success. Being a positive impact in not only your work field, but also in your communities will provide other future students with hope. You are a generation of leaders that will be examples to all those students coming behind you. Your accomplishments of graduating high school during these difficult times speaks volumes of what you will accomplish in the future. Thank you for teaching us through your actions that there is no limit that could prevent you from transforming your dreams into a reality. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Yulia Abu Harb, Ariana Abreu, Franklin Abreu, Laura Alameda, Kennedy Alicia Coward, Rebecca Altschuler, Yensel Amezquita, Ruby Anya Wu, Robert Barrientos, Joshua Bennett, Nadia Bennett, Jacinda Berrios, Ahmad Bevins, Selena Bookman, Kenneth Bravo Briones, Dwayne Britt, Catherine Brown, Dakota Brown, Joseph Brown, Kayla Lee Brown, Winston Brown,
Connor Balicki,
Denise Birdie, Dante Burke, Liz Verling Breton, Siani Kahina, Quavon Campbell, Yangyulin Cajiques Rivera, Antonio Candelaria, Sarbia Carranza Estrada, Aniha Carr, Sierra Castro, Joanne Cedeno, Aaliyah Champion, Miriam Chaplin, Eric Chester, Ramsha Chowdhury, Dominic Clower, Soleil Collier, Zamira Cologne, Eric Connor, Evelyn Cortorial, Jovan Cosme, Antonia Cato, Dantes Crawford, Jeanette Crawford, Edwin Cruz, David Gabriel Quadrado, Brittany Dang, Hyanla David, Zanaya Davis, Jeriel Delgado, Elise Diedrich, Anthony Doe, Stephen Doe, Oscar Dominguez Aragon, Yosmi Dominguez Tejada, Mason Dow, Nicholas Echeverria, Nino Cheska Espinal Hernandez, Deswa Evans, Yasmin Farha, Kayera Fernandez, Francis Fernandez Rodriguez, Mariah Figueroa, Mariah Fowler, Zaire Folks, Tiffany Frazier, Joshua Garcia, Sade G. Easterling, Eric Genoa Torres, Jackson Glenn Austin, Imani Gonzalez, Christopher Graham, Justin Granger, Devontae Green, Joshua Griffin, Anaya Harmon, Kiara Hayward Rivera, Ariana Hernandez, Yelise Hernandez, Diego Hernandez Rodriguez, Tien Hung, Ayana Holder, Aaliyah Holmes, Dennis Herbold, Lyasia Enoa Reyes, Ariana Jackson, Nevaeh Jackson, Yerlin Waquez, Shakri Johnson, Terrence Johnson, Keyshawn Jones, Kylie Jones, Tamika Jones, Tristan Jones, Brandon Kopp, Rajan Klotz, Alexi Naus, Beilong La, Nayeli Lagos, Sandy Lamb, Erica Lee, Nat Lee, Yaxel Lendenborg, Kwamir Lewis, Amanda Lescano, Juliet Livingston, Richard Lorenz, Devon Lucas, Elijah Mack, Katie Mackey, Giovanni Morena, Stephen Marquis, Jody Marte, Edward Martinez Castillo, Anna Martinez, Angel Martinez, Brianna Martinez, Delaney Martinez, Giovanni Martinez, Bruno Martinez Almeida, Sade Mason, Daniela Mastromarco, Kiera Mateo, Aiden Matos, Keandra Matthew, Khalees McNair, Brandon Medina Salas, Michael Melendez, Kristen Mercado, Arieli Mercado Martinez, Sarah Morales, Nayari Molina, Nayeli Molina, Jillian Maloney, Isaac Monroe, Aileen Morales, Benjamin Morales, Jose Morales, Joseph Morrison, Molly Moran, Brayan Mosley, Christopher Moyet, Juliana Mullen, Ricky Muse, Nyla Nasir, Maurice Newman, Alec Nguyen, Angela Nguyen, An Nguyen, Christina Nguyen, Colleen Nguyen, David Nguyen, Hui Nguyen, Karen Nguyen, Kimberly Nguyen, Laura Nguyen, Nancy Nguyen, Stephen Nguyen, Han Nam, Angela McDowell, Juliana Nieves, Julio Nieves, Jefferson Orozco, Giselle Ortega, Miguel Otero, Carlos Padua, Azaria Patterson, Darielis Pena, Braylon Peralta, Justin Pereira, Isaiah Perez, Priscilla Perez, No Perez Reyes, Taylor Peterson, Angelia Pho, Christine Fung, Capri Pitt, Layla Porterfield, Stephen Chris Chowitz, Eustacia Pine Bailey, Yasmarie Quiones, Anthony Ramirez, Angel Ramon Dominguez, Arelis Ramos, Nayeli Ramos, Carlos Ramos Candelario, Josiah Reese, Kaylee Rentiera, Hezekiah Reynez, Cian Reynoso Concepcion, Tiana Riggins, Ariana Rivera, Daniel Rivera, Susanna Rivera, Alicia Rodriguez, Maritza Rodriguez, Jefferson Rodriguez, Zamira Rodriguez, Kianelis Rodriguez Alvarez, Paola Rodriguez Gonzalez, Jessica Rojas, Mariah Romero, Tiana Ross, Giovanna Ugama, Ayub Saidi, Zachariah Saidi, Carlos Salcido, Samuel Sanchez, Yasmin Santana, Michael Scott, Felix Serrano, Jalen Sewell, Raja Simpson, Nicholas Singh, Mark Skinner, Brian Smith, Danielle Smith, David Smith, Kelvin Smith, Karina Sosa, Nazir Spencer, Rebecca Stollard, Brianna Stevens, Oscar Tan, Brianna Tatum, Harlan Tavares, Dale Taylor, Javon Taylor, Zuli Angeli Talado Torres, Tiffany Tak, Andres Toribio, Joel Toro Rivera, Jose Torres, Chao Tran, Cal Tran, Thomas Tran, Tracy Tran, Magali Trigueros Aguilar, Isaac Trin, Danielle Marie Trinidad, Nyasia Trinidad, Tuan Trong, Naya Ubari, Muhammad Uddin, Namarlin Urena Rodriguez, Briley Vargas, Elaine Vargas, Zoe Voltaire, Brandon Vega, Carlos Vega, Kendall Vessels, Gia Victoria Marina, Giselle Vilchez Hernandez, Jalen Whitney, Ernest Williams, Nasir Williams, Janice Witherspoon, Gabrielle Ray,
Noah Albright, Kevin Amato, Dynasty Anderson, Sean Arline, Kennedy Atwell, Jose Azcona, Chance Bates, Price Bates, Kayla Bazulis, Michael Bazulis, Jahari Biddle, Nicholas Bryce, Salia Brockington, Ernest Bryant, Nia Moni Burrell, Frank Castro Varga, Wally Clark, Nazir Clark, Brielle Colon, Ariana Cruz, George Cruz, Joshua Cruz, Giovanni Cuevas, Gabrielle Dabney, Tasai Davis, Tyshawn Dixon, Jose Dominguez, Makai Dunlap, Tassam Eastman, Richard Espinal, Gladys Estrada, Jeremy Fructuoso Pereira, Israel Gadsden, Nicole Gallo, Reina Gonzalez Ramon, Elijah Grice, Ishane Hernandez, Rayana Hill, Inaya Holmes, Jarrett Hudek, Cawthor Hussein, Caleb Jackson, Jaylene Jaquez Valdez, Alacia Johnson, Nyasia Johnson Lewis, Sebastian Yovine, Frank Leva, Simone Lydell, Thomas Lim, Ayana Logan, Nathaniel Lopez, Jose Lozano, Hugh Liu, Tori Mahan, Dwayne Martinez, Abdul Moez, Giovanni Morales, Savion Morales, Diana Morales, Lazaro Morel, Owen Mueller, Josh Munette Vasquez, Justin Nelson White, Brianna Martinez, Isaias Olivas, Jaisha Ortiz Martinez, Christian Peralta Hernandez, Tin Pham, Sincere Pernell Jones, Mateo Restrepo, Nicholas Reyes, Yesenia Rivera, Desiree Rivera, Hector Rivera, Armani Rodriguez, Ricardo Rosario, Carmen Rosario, Fernaya Rosario Dominguez, Naun Rosario Dominguez, David Sanabria, Paulo Sanchez, Angel Santana, Harmanpal Singh, Michaela Stallworth Wade, Jaquay Stiles, Sita Sun, Tyrese Tab, Elijah Thomas, Twan Thatch, Thomas Trung, Brandon Valerio Valdez, Dylan Vandergrift, Carmen Vargas Perez, Deshaun Williams.
On behalf of the Board of Education of Pennsauken School District, I certify that these seniors have met all of the requirements set forth by the Pennsauken School District and the state of New Jersey. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2020 to be graduates of Pennsauken High School with all the honor and entitlement this bears.
Class of 2020, please place your tassel on your left side of your cap. In 3, 2, 1.